live. Hi, and welcome to Swap Up Gaming. Welcome back. So, we are today. We're just gonna do 2-3 hours of little chatting about the progress right now. I'm gonna absolutely code during this. We need to move the whole project along. I spent the last 8 hours, so 4 hours this morning and 4 hours last night after I streamed, trying to get my things working. So we can take a look at it right now. So what this plan was that we're going to have this little sub widget. Knock it off, Coltrane. Little sub widget here. If we right click, and it's going to show up on these items. Also, so we can have like delete information here. We're supposed to be able to click on the storage, and we're gonna get like buttons like well, if there's one of these below here, we should be able to remove it. We should also be able to change the name, and we're supposed to be able to change the image here. And for these top ones, we change the image and change the name for these. These are supposed to be just vehicles, and this is supposed to be main storage. I'm gonna move a couple of up. Let's see, move that up. I just don't like this to be totally empty. And of course, if we drag it down here, if I right click when it's empty, nothing happens. If I right click on it when it's got something in it, then of course it's going to show up. And down here we're just gonna have information and unfit, remove it. And when we click on the remove, it's going to be automatically removed and placed in my main storage. Same thing if I remove one of these, anything that's in this array or is the storage is supposed to end up in the main storage. But I had some problems because these are different levels of, this new storage is a storage unit. It's totally separated from these that are items and from these that are slots. So I had some problems, because I wanted this to be removed if I start dragging these, for example. If I start dragging, it's supposed to remove. If I click on one of these, this is supposed to be removed. And if I drag that, it's supposed to be removed. Same thing here, same thing here. And that was a little problematic to get that to really work together. That's why it took such a long time for me to figure out how they were supposed to work together, to really know, when we're dragging and when we're dropping and when we're whatever we do, it's supposed to remove that. So the next thing we're going to work on now is to populate these with the correct information. So I'm gonna create buttons inside of these that will be populated depending on what type of object we are clicking on. This is a storage object, and this is a item object, and this is supposed to be a slot object. So it's supposed to give me different options depending on what it is. And then we of course need to populate the widget with information. What do you want, Coltrane? Do you want to go outside? You can't be sitting here and sound like a broken wheel. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, so that is that. And after that, we are ready to move on to the next segment, which is basically, that's going to be a lot of work though. I'm not saying that, but so basically, I need this to be workable buttons. So for example, delete, it's supposed to delete it. new name, change name, new image, change image, information, we need to pop up the information button. We need to be able to delete these objects from our storage, and we need to have a warning. Do you really want to change, do you really want to remove this object? Do you really want to change the name? What it pop up what is the name you want to have? If you choose that you want to change an image, I want a 4x4 uh, widget with the 16 different images that we're going to have that they can choose. Right now, the first thing I'm going to do is just do different colors, and then we'll worry about the actual image later on. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of, well, next week probably, with all these small things we're going to take. And then after that, we start working on another big widget up here, and that will be like this one almost. So if I look at the information button, so think about this being something like that. Not exactly like this, but something similar with different buttons. It will be fixed. I won't be able to drag it, I think, because this is going to be a widget. It's supposed to be a fitting window. So you're supposed to have these, and then in the center you're going to have the ship. You can just move around that to look at what the changes might do with high slots and things like that. But I want this to basically have different buttons like offense, defense, storage. So you're going to have a storage window, when that will be the storage of the actual vehicle, whatever you have in the vehicle, fitting all the information you need to be able to fit this vehicle, what your bandwidth is, so that will update as we drag in items into our slots. It will update our whole ship. That is the plan anyway, but that's going to be after we fix this whole storage window, so we can all edit the information that we want to edit. All right. So that is the project so far right now. So I'm gonna take 2 seconds. I'm gonna put my little lovely dog. He needs to be outside for a bit, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey Ray boy, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. Alright, just put the dog outside. Alright, so let's see, we need to start working on populate this widget. So let's take a look exactly what we want to do here. So I got buttons here. Let's see, my floating widget here. Look at these buttons. These are automatically populated with text. Let's see. Let's get this, remove storage. Let's just see what the hell we can do with these buttons, how they will look. I'm gonna go into, let's see now. This is just now for viewing purposes to see what it might look like. So I'm gonna go to my fitting menu and no, not my fitting menu, hold on. Information sub widget here, and we are going to add the buttons. Fitting menu, shit, loading my widget, there we go. BBP information tab selector, I don't know. BBP information tab. Oh shit. There we go. Here. BBP information tab selected. See what that will look like. All right, they are a little too big. Global thickness now. I don't care about that. Oh shit. I need to put it inside the actual scroll box. Fill. Let's put a padding on it for 2. All right. Let's duplicate this guy and we're gonna move it. Yeah, let's duplicate him from now because it's not gonna look the same. Fitting menu, move there, copy. There. So I want this text, for example, to be much smaller. I want this to be 8, maybe 10. Why is it? Let's see if we stop the wrapping. We can get that. And move that guy here. And oh shit, I need to rename this fucker. WBP in sub button, you know, just testing something. Content scroll box information. Yep. Sub button. There we go. Boom. Ooh. Okay. Let's see how we can do 2. And and that is not gonna work. Did I not change the size of that fucking text to 8? Size 10. I don't even know. It's not really my forte. Let's see, sub window, let's see here. So we're gonna have our size box. I'm gonna set this to, what is the size of these guys though? 7,500. So 50, 60, 60, and 30. All right, let's just see what the hell it looks like. This whole fucking thing looks like horseshit. Let's see if I do anything like this. Yeah, it really looks like horseshit. Huh. No. Just add a regular button and then we can figure that out. Let's do that. Boom. Let's just add a regular button and then we'll figure it out. Honestly, I don't want to fill text. It's not really what I want to do, but holy smoke. No storage. Set the text to 9. And I want to center it. Application. And yeah, that didn't work. Button. Top 10. 5. 7. 5. 5. 0. Shit. Crap. Just gonna do it this way and just see what it looks like. Yeah, you can't even. Well, text is probably okay. I mean, it's not supposed to be so fucking big. It's too small though. It's too small. Well, I'm gonna wrap this. fuck? Wrap, there we go. Yeah. Need to make these bigger. It needs probably to become bigger depending on the content. So yeah, let's see here. This button roll. Nope. I'm talking manually. Okay, so let's see here. 12 wrap. Wrap. Where the fuck is my wrap? There. Oh. Okay. Yeah. This really doesn't look good. I want them to curl a little bit more in the corners. Let's see if I can get that happening. Let's see. Overlay, that's the one I want. Let's see if I can do this image. Nope. Box. 0.4. 0.2. 0.7. Nothing happening. Wonder if I need to go and work on the actual image. No, shit, this is the background. This is the wrong fucking thing I'm looking at. Oh, okay, so wait a minute. So the image, probably just do a rounded box there. Outline settings. 10, 10, 10, 10. That didn't work. Corner. Nope. Fine. Let's see the button here. Ugh. Um, 3. Let's see. Let's see. Will this matter? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I need to do that. Now it sticks in on the inside there. It's gonna be too much, but ugh, yeah, that looks awful. Mm. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so the border is a bit too big. Image. I mean, to be honest, this is just cosmetics that can change whenever. But somehow I like this to look okay. Let's see, text, I need to be, not a shadow, strike. Here we go, outline black. Outline size should be 1. See what that looks like. It's a little bit. Can you go half? I don't think you can. No. 1 or nothing. Let's see. I'm gonna change this to light. I have no idea. It's the wrong thing anyway. Oh. It's gonna be bold. Let's see. If I change it to 15, it's probably gonna be way too big. Yeah, it's gonna be too big. 12, 13 maybe. All right. So let's see. Let's test this out. Just gonna get that. I'm gonna set that to a variable. Is this pre-event controller set? And now I want to do this in pre-contract right now. Let's see. text. Boom. Move. Storage. Grab another one, just like this. Copy and paste. Oh shit. No, this is wrong place. Fuck. This is wrong place. I want to be able to set this. Hold on. Tab name. Get that. Do promote a variable. Boom. This is just a, well, in text is fine. Instance editable and exposed to spawn. Boom, 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 boom. And when I'm in here, pre-construct, we'll take our variable and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna set the text. Set in text. Storage. Delete storage. Grab another one. Oh, fuck yeah. This is a scroll box. I don't know if that's a good idea though. But yeah. Probably not the best idea. Information. That is probably not going to be a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, no, that looks horrible. No, I rather have this. Oh, didn't work either. Jesus. It's really bad, really fucking bad. The content scroll box. I just want to create small little buttons. Small little fucking buttons with fucking text on. That's it. I mean, this doesn't need to be so fucking complicated. I want this to be fill. Oh. Padding. We can text them up. I mean, that's it. Doesn't need to be so fucking complicated. The text can be 12. Center justification. That there. Information. Boom. Five. And this can be wrapped. Okay, what the fuck is wrong now? I'm gonna do the second one button here. call this delete storage. And then we're gonna add a third one just to see what we can do here. I don't think it's gonna be anything that is more than 3 though, so we're gonna have these need to be bigger. That's the way it is. This looks fucking horrible. It's so fucked up. All right. Shit. First of all, I think this need to be a vertical box instead of a scroll box. Let's see, what did I do in code here? Widgets. Oh, content. Nope, not that guy. Basic producer fitting. Storage. That's the guy. Content scroll box. Yeah, all right. So let's do a vertical box instead. And let's see. First of all, this freaking thing needs to be bigger. I need to make that 150. Or maybe not. This should be controlled by code though, but this one 150. Okay, let's do buttons. Maybe I can do this now. Let's see. Because we are not controlling it by code. We are controlling it by code. That's why that doesn't work. Let's see. 50 times 100. Let's see. I mean, this is supposed to be controlled from the need of the widget rather than hard code. It's testing around, testing out, playing around. I know what functionality I want and just take it step by step. Then at some point we'll get there. So I hope everybody having a great day and that you're coding and having fun out there. And if you wonder about any of the code that you see or how I managed to do some things, just let me know and I'll try to explain it to you as well as I can. Right. Let's just boom. Now I don't want this to be wrapped. Where the hell? Visible. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No. Wrapping. There we go. Boom. No storage. It looks so weird. Okay. Let's. I don't know what the fuck is happening here, but let's just do this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna change that to 2. That actually works, doesn't it? So let's see, let's have 3 of those. Work. That's fine. Let's see. Remove storage. Ah, shit. All right. Can't change the name right now. Okay, that's what's happening. So let's see. Just think about this. I want this code to work if I have 2 or 3 or 7. Maybe the storage, the scroll box actually works now. Let's see. Where are we? I'll take all these 3 and I'm gonna move them into my content scroll box. My vertical box for now. Now that I don't know. I don't really care for that. This is not a good place for a scroll box, I think. I'm gonna add that again. I think we are going to keep on that, and then we are just updating our size box to the size we need. So this is 150 times 150. I wonder if we can get the height. Right now I need to go into this code and just change it. Oh, let's see. Let's save it all. Close this guy. I don't need that guy. I don't need that guy. Yeah. Look. No, scroll box is probably not going to be a good idea for this small fucking thing. I'd rather have it expand as needed. So I need to calculate the height of each of the widgets and then combine that with the padding. Together that will become the height of the widget. So yeah, padding is a little bit too much though. I wonder if I can do something about that. Selection button. So top is 1 and bottom is 1. That's gonna have the padding, right? Is that too much? Is that really right? There's something else going on here. it's probably the, even if I take 0 and 0, yeah, there's something else. Probably it's not in this one, it's another one here. Auto, let's see. Here, tab name 0 and 0. Might be the vertical box's height that does it. So if I make the height a little less, fine there. Let's see. Oh, went back. All right, fuck it. I wonder if this is, if I make the entire thing, let's see, sub widget, I did 130. Will that matter? No, it won't. Okay. Overlay. Something in here that probably fucks me up, but that's okay. So let's see. If I look at this now, and I just want to say, for storage, on the top ones, we want to be able to change the name, change the image. That's it. This one, same thing here. Change name, change the image. There's 2. This one, we want to have change name, change image, and remove storage. So that's 3. This one got a little irritating at the enormous gap in between those, so I have to find that out. Anyway, these one are gonna have information and deletion. Should be able to delete and get information on the object. Jesus, the gap is so. And if we drag it down here, we want to be able to information and unfit. So we need to be able to remove the fitting on this one. And why? There we go. Why it didn't remove itself. So, all right, but why? Oh, wait a minute, size box. Damn. There we go. So if I make this to 30, will that make a difference? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So 30 is too small though. 40. Yeah, and we need to have a little bit more padding. Top. 1, 2. And 2 at the bottom. It's interesting because I really just want that to be on the top item and the bottom items. I probably can do that in code. If it's the last one or the first one, etc., etc. Yep. See. Hey, Wawa, how you doing? How are you doing? I mean, this is just ridiculous, to be honest. I can do this in code. Just get a little... much shit in between. What the hell? Where is that coming from? Let's see. Button overlay has 0 padding. Got 5 padding here. Maybe we can remove the top and the bottom here. See if that makes a difference. No, that looks horrible because something happens on the inside. Okay, so we need 5 on all of them. That made no difference. 0, 5, that is the inside. So it doesn't matter. That is just a text one. It doesn't really fucking matter either. All right. It's just a tab name. Image. Nothing to do with that. That one. Huh. Why is it such a gap in between these guys? That's that. That's the top one. Top. I guess that's what I have to do. I want it to be a gap at the bottom, but nothing at the top. Hi Nav, how you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, that's okay, I guess. So now we just need to do a calculation on the size of these and then change the whole size box according to that. Probably is the best one. Which game? Well, my game. It's a the start of a gas system game, you know, with abilities and attributes and shit. So you're gonna be able to upgrade your ship or vehicle with modules, and then that will set you up for battle or whatever you want to do. Mining or construction or gathering, or, you know, but it's gonna take a long while, so I'm just playing around with it and trying to learn all these intricate little things. And I'm using mostly C++. So using more C++ than Blueprint. Mostly Blueprint is for drag and drop and that whole fucking thing and creating the widgets. But otherwise we'll use mostly C++. Thanks for the likes there, man. Jesus. Let's see. So we need to calculate, first of all, what do we need? What kind of things do we need? And we need to have that information passed into the actual widget controller. So let's see, let's just close all these tabs down. We're gonna go and start working on the first one, which will be the storage display controller. And this is what happened when we click on the right click button. We are broadcasting to remove all sub widgets, the other sub widgets, and then we are creating a new sub widget. We are setting the information type, which will be a storage information type. And we are setting the active sub widget to the sub widget. And then we are setting this controller as the storage controller, and then we are starting a remove timer because we have a timer on 2 seconds when we start clicking. When we're creating the widget, we have 2 seconds before it removes if we don't hover over it. If we hover over it, a new 2 seconds starts, or it clears the timer, and then as soon as we remove ourselves outside the hovered widget, then we start a timer for another 2 seconds. So let's see, we are creating a sub widget, and we're doing that in another window or another class, so to speak. And we are doing that in here. Let's see, create information sub widget. This is the creation of that sub widget and the class and everything. Let's see here. So we also need so we don't really need to be in here because this is just the actual function to create the widget. So we're gonna look at that widget itself. This is the widget controller for the widget itself. And we're gonna actually redo a couple of things in our widget before we do anything else. And I want to remove my let's see, my scroll box here. I want to change this to a U vertical box. Or declaration is going to be a content V box. Why not? Let's see if I need to add that. We probably do. No, we have it there. Okay. And so I'm gonna go into my controller here. Before we do that, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna set the name of my box. Whoop. That is the name we're gonna set, so we can. Boom. V. Dunk. All right. So now we have some room. And now we can remove the content scroll box because we don't need that anymore. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can just. All right. That down. Now we can go into our widget controller, and we want to have access to this body here in our controller. So we're gonna that there. And now we're gonna change our scroll box here to a U vertical box. And this is gonna be in V box. Vertical box, we can remove the scroll box, and we need to fix this one to a U vertical box, and this is going to be the fuck do we call it? Content V box, right? Yeah. That's that. Now we're also going to change it here. When we pass on the information, this will be a content box. There we go. Now we changed the scroll box to a vertical box. Cool. Why are you not implemented? What are you talking about? Yeah. Need to catch up a little bit. Cool. All right. So in here is where we want to create. Close down the sub widget here. Boom. We don't need that. So in here is where we. That fuck. Return out. What the fuck are you talking about? Function void controller control set init has already been declared with return type auto. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, let's just X this. There we go. Boom. What the hell is going on here? Read that. Paste that. Copy that. Auto. No, void. What the hell? Oh, maybe I changed. Oh, there we go. Thank you. In VBox. Boom. Okay. Sometimes I'm just so stupid. Okay. We are not going to populate the scroll box. We are going to populate a vertical box. Content box. And that's where we're going to do that. Boom. And boom. Okay. Damn. Okay. What's the next thing we're going to do? Well, first of all, we want to see what are we actually going to populate it with. How many buttons do you need? How the hell do we calculate that? Well, we could get information passed down into it. And oh my god, what the hell are happening here? Function is not implemented. Yes, it's implemented. Convert. Jesus, I need to fucking do that. Thank you. Keep up, man. Keep up. All right. Should I just do like some kind of enum or anything like that and say, okay, for this type it's this, for this type it's that, for that type it's that. Because honestly, the two top types are the same thing. So I have the two storage units that cannot be removed. It's the main storage and the vehicle storage. They will not be able to be removed. So they cannot have the delete button. So what I can do is say these two cannot be removed, these can be removed. So they are located, when I created them, they're located on my play state. And this is all in one array, and this is array item 0, and this is array item 1. So I can say that 0 and 1, if they are there. So yeah, I think an enum with a switch statement could be working for amount and type. Shit, I don't know. I don't like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that if I add new types and stuff like that, it's just gonna be a freaking hassle. I could say because I'm gonna pass in some kind of information into it. Let's see here. I got my data item. This is the item data I'm gonna pass in, and my storage data. No, that's the storage data item. Storage item. This is the item data, and this is the storage container. I could add an array with number of items I want to show off. Is that gonna be extra problematic? Need to pass this anyway. What's happening? Jesus. Okay, let's start with that. So we need to, when we're creating a widget, we need to pass in information into it. And let's see here. So when we're right clicking, we need to pass in this is going to be in the storage, so it's going to be a storage item container. That is the container. Do I need to pass in the whole fucking thing? Yeah, probably is for the best. I'm gonna pass in a storage container because this is in the storage. On the right button, click, boom. Boom. So, because this is storage information, we know we're creating it, sub widget. The sub widget, the widget knows that we are doing a storage information already. Because we needed that when we created some functionality in that. But we want to pass in the storage display into, hold on, let's see here. Don't really like to go through the widgets rather than the controller, but we might need to do that here. So we're setting storage controllers. Yeah, setting it here. Oh my God. Yeah, because we need to clear the, yeah. This is not great, because now we got a circular information thread. The storage widget knows about the controller, and the controller knows about the widget. Well, that's something I have to do. All right, what we can do here is information. Wait a minute, what the hell? The widget knows about. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes I just block myself out. Storage display control. No, it knows about the storage display controller. It doesn't know about the. It's just the drag drop slot controller. No, okay, that's good. So to extract. Don't have that information here. We have that information here. Why are you red? Cannot be defined in an on right because the defined scope shadowing is not allowed. Okay, so we have that already. Okay. All right. We have that already. Nice. That already. Jesus. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. So we just want to set that struct to blurry. We'll do that just in case we have a. Let's see here. Struct. Sometimes just testing out things seems extremely like, what the hell is he doing? But then I end up cleaning up a whole fucking garbage pile of code. Void set storage struct. Oh. Need to have that. Don't know. I should probably do this into a do this. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Well, see subwidget controller set storage. We can do that. And why can we do that? This is a, hold on. It's a U information subwidget controller. Because we fucking populated this in the wrong place. Sometimes. data. Oh, data. Yep. Write that. X that out there and put that in here. Applies. All right. Do we remove the code I didn't need? Yeah. So we can just close these guys down. The fuck! Get out of here. Okay. There we go. Set storage struct. Storage struct. Boom. All right. Fucking God, you asshole. All right. So we set that there. So that we're going to have all information we need about the storage struct. Let's see, just double click on that and see here. We've got the container name, container image, storage object, get a unique ID, which is awesome. Because if we go to our play state here and look at our T array of controlled storages is of F storage containers is T array of this F storage containers with the unique ID, so we can check the unique ID in the storage. And if that unique ID is for the element 0 or 1 in the control storage, that means that it's one of the top two elements which we cannot delete and therefore should not have a delete button on, basically. All right. So now we're going to take the other two as well. Boom. Let's see. That was the, let's see, we can close this for now. We're going to look at that later. We need to set storage struct. We need to set also a item struct. Let's see, let's take a look at what the hell that looked like. Storage item is basically what all of them have. Some of this information will not be always valid, but some items will always be valid in some shape and form. This is also, of course, the when we drag a specific item. So item struct. Oh shit! There we go. Boom. Do properly on that guy as well. Void set item struct const F storage item reference in item struct item struct. Need to go and let the dog in. He is very upset right now. Struct equals in. I cannot spell. Go. Change change that here in item. Right. We'll leave it at that. So where are we setting that? We're setting it in 2 places. So I'm gonna set it in our, let's see. We're not even looking at the controllers here. Item image, employee, item struct. I don't have the item struct here. Let's see. Menu controller. Current item, storage item. Yes, we do. Nice. So, oh, Alt O. So here we go the right button, and so we're going to do the sub widget, controller, widget, controller, set item struct, and that is current item. Boom. All right. Oh, shit. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing where we are creating the last thing, and that will be in our item display controller. Is that it? Item size, item object, item struct. There we go. And we do that, right click and boom. So which controller? Oh, okay. Is incomplete. So I'm gonna complete that first of all. UI widget controller, creating menu. Oh, there we go. H. That's not it. Without the U. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And we are calling item display struct. Oh. Could probably create that in a higher level and don't have to recreate it all over. But now we have information about the item struct. We should be able to grab information from our widget, what type of item it is we are controlling here. So we have all information we need, I think. So, yes, I know, Coltrane. Get you in. So I was gonna do this quickly. Is I'm gonna get my widget. There we go. Here, I want this one. I want to get this information. No, I want to set that information. Hold on. Don't want to get it. Don't want to reach into my widget and get it. I want the widget to give me that information by calling a function. And this is okay. So I want to set this exactly. This is what I want to do. So I want to duplicate this stuff here. I just want to make sure that this happens after we are set. So when we're setting the oh, this is not great. Let's fix this first. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. Information type equals to type. So this is a whole thing about order operations. We are setting. We take one of these guys here. Item display widget controller. Is this it? Yeah. So let's see here. We're setting the item struct after we're setting information, so we can actually call this from this function. So let's do that. Let's see, information set from my widget. Boom. I'm gonna do that here. And we're setting the storage controller. Let's see here. We are set. I gotta get the dog. Oh, shit. Poultry! Let go! Okay. Set information type. Controller. Set information type. And we are setting it to type. This should now be set. Let's see. So we're setting it as we're setting information type. Let's see. Let's take a look at the controller. So we're setting that information and then we pass that on. Setting the item struct. Does that matter? Now we have the item struct, we can now that we let's see here. So now we are in the information type. We got all the information we need. Here is where we can populate now we can populate the content because now we have the information we need to be able. Otherwise, if we do it at the controller setup initialize, we don't have all the information already. We don't have the storage, or we don't have the, you know. We don't have anything. I might have missed somewhere, so we'll figure that out if we crash. However, now we can populate the scroll box with the correct information. So we need to do a switch first because it depends on this, what we're gonna do. Okay, so case, remember, information type, if it is a storage, we're gonna do this, right? And I never remember exactly how to fucking do this. Jesus, it's not that fucking hard. Jesus. Okay, look at my widget, because that's what I did last, right? Okay, so I don't need anything there. Okay. Can never remember this though. I thought I needed that one. Alright, alright. Let's see. Can actually fucking copy this whole fucking thing. Right? Yep. There we go. Copy that. And how much did I copy? The whole fucking shebang. Alright. That would be easier. Alright, we can remove this because this is not what we're gonna do here. Boom. Alright. So I miss it. It's 4:29. Been an hour and a half before we had to go. Hey, Coltrane. You want to come up and say hi? What's the matter? So, if it's a storage information, we can do one thing. If it's a item display information, we're gonna do another thing. And stop. If it is slot information, we're gonna do a third thing. Come on, Coltrane. Where's your wet? Were you outside? Were you outside? Yeah. You didn't like that, did you? Couple of border collies that don't like to be outside. They hate being outside. Not that I don't like being outside. I don't want to be outside without you guys. All right, that's it. Oh, yeah. That's it. So, let's see here. We're gonna create a widget, and we are going to populate that with information. Let's take a look at the widget controller for that widget. Oh, shit. Let's see here. What are we doing? Creating a widget, creating a button. Let's create a function first for creating the widget. Say, return a sub widget. Let's see. UI widget. BBP sub button. Information tab selector. That's what it's called. New information tab selector. pointer create create button widget. I don't know, something like that. Oh, okay, there we go. Generate that. No return statement. Oh, of course not. We haven't done that yet. Probably need to forward declare this guy. Class. And that's that. Information subregion controller. What? What are you talking about? Information tab selector. Include UI widget information tab selector. That's that. All right. Let's see. I can do. I'm gonna take a look at my code here because there's a lot of code here, so I just want to copy a lot of it. Let's see, create. Oh, this one didn't have any. This one then. What the hell is going on? All right, first we are creating a widget. I'm a salute and a constraint. And what widget is it? It's a view information selector. Get world. Now we need a class for this. That's going to be a T subclass, sub widget class. Button widget class. Okay. Let's do that up here. It's a T subclass of call it button widget class. There's two ways. Either we create the blueprint of this and add it there. Guys, come up here. Come up. No barking. No barking. Stop. Stop. All right. So either we do that or we dynamically add it. I think we're going to dynamically add it because I think that's the smartest thing to do. Start doing that actually. Some of these places I didn't do it, but I start doing that. Just need a constructor to do it, and that's enough. Oh. Do that in the constructor. Let's see here. We did it in. Shit, I removed that, and I've been fucking around a little bit with that. It's fine. I'll do it later. Okay, we also need to set up a class for our controller. Let's see, just T sub class. Yes, fucking do it. Don't have to copy paste every fucking time. T sub class on. What kind of controller do we want with this? Can reuse the other one. We don't need to create a new one though, which is always positive. Don't need that. Radial target locked. Information new tab button widget controller is what we're gonna have. New tab button widget controller. Declare it. This is going to be button widget controller class. Let's do this one just in case. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right. Nice. All right. So that's the first two things. Cannot initialize local variable with all right. We just need to include that one. Include UI. We're gonna do widget, and we're gonna do shoot information. Is that not it? Nice. Information sub widget. Oh shoot, look at this. That one. Ah, there you go. Now it's actually had that double now. All right. Boom, and let's take a next look. Yeah, we're gonna do a if statement here. This button widget. If we have that, then we are good to go. Hey Beth, how you doing? How are you doing? Take it easy, take it easy. Okay, we're gonna create the widget control params. That is just that. It's just a copy paste thing. Include main controllers and player reward. Shit. It's the HUD. Okay, so it's not there. It's got that in UI. HUD. There we go. I'm gonna have the player controller. Ah, alright. Well, enjoy that, eh? Enjoy that. I hope everything went well at work today, though. Player controller. No, main controllers. Go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's just copy this one. It's the next part. Gonna fix this a little bit here. So we need to have a tab button widget controller. There, there. And the subclass is going to be this. Boom. And we need to include that. U tab button controller. There we go. Let's see. Okay, now it's set in the widget controller there. And then we can add it to the viewport. No, we're not adding to the viewport. We're going to add it to. We're not going to add it to anything because that's basically it. Return button widget for now. Okay. I'm going to return a button widget, and that is going to be called in here. That's where hell it's going to do that. That's that. But what are we going to do? How do we know how many things we're going to do? Well, we're going to get our for storage we need to get our array from the player state. Let's see here, in our build system, helper files, I got a function library, and there's a function called get player state here I'm going to use. So I'm going to double click on that one. Yeah. Thank you. Get player state. And we need a actor for that. Right, we need an actor for that. So we need to get the current actor. Should have a function for that. Get current actor. Let's see. Let's get a. Library. Let's see here. If I have that. Get UI manager. And an actor on all of them. All right, let's create this function here. There. Return a static a actor pointer called get current avatar. I'm gonna take an a player controller. Pointer called player controller. Right. Let's see here. Generate the function. If player controller. Controller. Oh. Get on. Get on. Return. Oh, return. Control on. And otherwise we return a null pointer. Return a null pointer. Ah, come on. Alright. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that here. I'm gonna do a UGD function library. Get current avatar, and we're gonna say player controller. There we go. All right. Now we have the player state. This might not. Did it return a kind of player state? Did it return? Yeah, the correct player state. So a AGD state pointer called PS equals. Boom. Now we have the player state. On the player state, controller. Close these guys now. Play state. Let's look at the play state. We should have a function. Where the fuck are you? Main controllers, player control, play state. This is the function we want, and we want to get that. Get user storages right there. No. Yes. There we go. Oh, okay. Include UI no main controllers and player state. There we go. All right. So this is a T array of now the question is, this is probably not what I want, but do that right now. Because I don't want the whole fucking shebang. I just want one. And let's see here. Get user storages. Get storage by ID. Here we go. That's probably the function we run rather. Get storage by get storage by ID, element unique, element jup. Yep, that's exactly what I want. I also want to get the place. So I want to get the place, the index of that storage. So in32 get index, then get storage index by IP. It's weird, you can't return two things, right? Let's see. See, take that. Boom. Oh my god, I need to have a let's bring in ID. Go in here. There we go. So we're gonna return okay. Let's do this instead then. I don't know. I thought we could do that, but I equals 0. Sorry. Int 32. I equals 0. As long as I is less than user control storage dot num. Boom. I no plus I. Boom. Bam and boom. Okay. Sorry. All I. Are we done? Thank you. All right. And now we're gonna do this. That. I'm gonna say as long as if hold on. Dot. There we go. Unique ID. Same. And we'll return I. And if we fail, turn -1, right? Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's see here. So we want to return, we get that container. This is get user storages. Yeah. What the fuck did I call them? Got stores by me. Stores by ID, and the ID we want to have, of course, is our. Let's see. item struct, that guy, that guy, but unique ID. Boom. F string. What's wrong here? Unique ID. Oh, where is this? No. Scheiße. What the fuck is going on now? Hey, Coltrane. What? As soon as I go like, oh, what the hell am I doing now? Oh. Oh, please, Coltrane, don't scratch my... Why does unique ID is an F string? Oh, it's an item struct. Jesus. Yeah, get up. Yeah, damn. This is not an item struct. It's a storage struct. There we go. That's why it didn't work. Also, I need an inter2 called storage index equals ts get storage index by ID, and we're gonna use the same ID again. Boom, boom. Now we got it. All right, so now we have the ID, and if ID, if storage index is 0 or 1 and therefore less than 2, we need to do one thing, else we're gonna do something else. All right, so now we know that, and let's see. Is that Streamlabs gives me a fucking commercial in the middle of the stream? Let's see. If I'm gonna do the T map here, I think. It's gonna be of a F, not F string, F name, and called button name, and a and the other one is gonna be a what the fuck were I thinking? Create a button. It's gonna have an app name. It's gonna have a it's just gonna have an app. Array name called buttons. Yeah, I should do it here. I don't know. No idea what the fuck I'm doing right now. This is storage thing we're clicking on. So we're gonna have change name. Buttons add. Change name. I'm gonna have buttons dot add. I don't know why I do it this way, but right now that's what I'm doing. And change image and buttons dot add. Delete storage. For loop. Can I start coding game at UE5? I don't know where I need to. Let's see. How can? Sorry, I have a big fucking thing in front of you. Text. I'm gonna look it up on the other. Freaking YouTube is. Let's see here. My channel. Okay, there we go. How I can start coding a game on Fame because I don't know where I need the coding. You want to know where to start, basically. You never coded anything at all, and you need to know where to start. Is that correct? So usually when I suggest people to go to Udemy, they usually have sales on constantly. Right now they have sales from $12.99 for entire courses, and skip the YouTube bit with all that, because they are some really good courses. I'm gonna give you a name of one of the best teachers that you will come across when it comes to Unreal Engine. Let's see, where the fuck do we have it? There we go. Come on. There we go. So he has a shit ton of courses, or shit ton. He has like 7 or something like that. And he has everything from basic C++ all the way up to program an entire game in C++. He also have blueprint. So if you've never done an Unreal Engine, that's where you start. You start with the blueprinting, and you learn it from the base and up. And blueprint is what they call visual scripting. Visual scripting is this. If you go into code, this is visual scripting. They got some, different functions that you search for a function. Print string is, a function, and you just hook it up and connect it, and it does something for you. This is the absolute basics, the most easy way of coding games in Unreal Engine. And that is something that Unreal has that doesn't no other real big engine has, is this visual coding. You don't need to learn C++. Me personally, C++ is less messy and you get more control when you use C++. But when you're starting out, visual coding is great to start learning it and actually be able to start popping out programs, games, whatever, within a very, very short span of time. You can basically start with a course in visual coding and getting a game up and running in a matter of days. That is the first step. And then you can take it to the next step and start learning C++ and whatever you want. But you got to start somewhere, and I think that get yourself into a good class with Steven. He has great classes, and just doing blueprinting and start there, and then you can start building on top of that. Me personally, I've been doing blueprinting. I enjoy it, but in the end, I feel that it can get a little messy. This is a very, very small script, extremely small script. I tend to, because I've started going in pretty deep now, this project I'm working on now is extremely intricate and it's a lot of stuff. So I'm doing it in C++ as I learn. It doesn't go as fast. It goes much slower, but in the end, I've got full control on everything I want to do. So yeah, I hope that answered something of that. I hope that gave you a little insight into it. And if you have any questions, I'm right here. A lot of everybody that's programming, they love to share their knowledge, and I don't have much knowledge. I'm pretty new myself, but there's a lot of knowledge out there, and yeah, what? But we love to share. Yeah, yeah. No worries, man. And good luck learning. It's a blast. I love it. I rather sit and do this instead of playing games. This is for me like playing games. I can sit. Today I've been working since 10 o'clock this morning. So I've been working here for 6-7 hours. I haven't streamed that long. I was sitting and struggling with some things for hours, but once you get into it and you find that the solutions that you implemented, it actually fucking works, then you get so proud of yourself and proud of your accomplishments, and it's way better than to be good at some game or another. And who knows, maybe we can make a buck or two if it really gets going. Let's see. So what are we doing here? Well, we get the storage unit. If the storage index is less than 2, we just want to do these two. So I want to do let's see. In 32, I don't know. This feels like I'm not really doing it as good as I should. So in 32, I equal to 0. As long as I is less than 2. No. 0, 1. Yes, less than 2. That is right. I plus I. Sorry, not that one. Shoop. What am I doing right? Okay, so now we are ready to print out these two buttons. So we're gonna create. Can you stop, Colton? You sound like a broken wheel. Do you want to go outside again? I don't think you do. No. No, Coltrane. Enough. Enough. Go away. Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna get this. We're gonna create a button widget. Boom. And this will return a tab selector button. So we're gonna get that. Button equals that. So now we have our button, and now we can do whatever we want with that button, and we're going to set some information on this button, like button text. And we need to set some kind of value for what happens if you push the button. Maybe we should have had it into a map anyway. Because we are, no, it's fine. It's fine. We have a 0 and a 1. Let's see. So let's see, information sub-widget controller. We need to have our tab button controller here now. Information widget, let's see, tab button widget controller. And here we go, set button name. Button name, yeah, it's an F string. An F string, maybe we should fix that. We should change that to an F string. We got set tab button. Jesus, what is happening here? So set tab button name. Got a U text block. Oh, we're setting the text of the button. And button is pushed. X. Okay. All right. Whoops. Set button name, E tab type. Oh, shit. We might have to redo a new widget controller for this shit. I think so. We need to create a new widget controller. This is too intricate. Might need to do that. What time is it? 17:17. Oh, because this is just setting active elements. Otherwise, we have to do double functions, and it's just going to be a mess. I think we are getting ourselves out of a hole by creating a new widget controller. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go into Galaxy's Dawn public, and we're going to go down to UI widget controllers, and we're gonna go to fitting menu because this is where we're at. Hold on, we're gonna use this one, and we are going to create a new C++ class. All I need to do is go there, so I'm getting wrong right place. So what are we gonna call this? So sub widget button controller. Holy shit. All right. So all we need to do is change up our controller, and then we'll work with that from there. It did it. Yeah, flies. They're inside now because it's getting too cold out there. Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, so everything is saved. Okay, close that down. All right. So what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna shut up, Coltrane. Sub widget button controller is the one we have here. Let's see. Button bridge. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use U sub widget button controller instead. Boom. And we are going to go into our sub widget. There we go. And no. U sub widget button controller. Declaration. Now we can remove that right there. We also need to add that to my list up here. UI widget controller and heading menu. There we go. Thank you. Remove that now. Okay, so we're back in action. Now we get, what the hell is this? No all control, but not all? Yeah, okay. Turn null pointer. How about now? Happy? All right. Okay. So now we got the button, the controller. That we don't have yet. Create a button, U information tab selector. U information tab selector. Information tab selector. Where are you? Tab. Information tab selector. You don't have a controller? What? I ain't gonna fix that, huh? So this is gonna be a. No, honestly, we don't use another one. We don't need it, so let's just. Let's see, where the fuck are you? Tab button. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. There we go. Close that. We're closing that now. Information tab selector. I have to use SOT object pointer. sub widget. No, just call this controller. Sub widget controller. There we go. We're just gonna do view property. Boom. Now we're just gonna set this up. Come on. There we go. Controller. What? Fuck. Where's my controller? There's my controller. It's a private, that's why. Okay. Now I should have a function called bool function called b is sub widget. That's just gonna be set false by order by me, and then we're gonna set void set is sub widget. Boom. And we're gonna set this to bool in is sub widget. And I set it to false because then I don't have to worry about it. B is sub widget equals to in is sub widget. Right. So if that is true, if shit not B is sub widget, then we're going to do that. Else we want to set the sub-widget controller equals cast. You have no sub-widget button controller. And let's take the widget controller. Oh shit! I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Oh come on! UI, video controller, fitting menu. So pretty good. Okay. Now we have that. These things. This happens if it's not a sub widget, otherwise we are going to fix that. So let's see if we go in here into this. We're setting the widget controller, but before we do that, we're gonna say that we're gonna set button widget set is sub widget true. This one. We do that before we actually setting the widget, and therefore this will work. All right, cool. So now we know that we have a sub widget button controller that I can do whatever I need to do with that. Let's see here. Sub widget button controller is this guy. So I need to have a function, a couple of functions that's basically the same. Information controller sub widget. Close these for now. Information tab selector. And can do that. Because I want to have a function basically that just triggers everything to happen. So let's see, what time is it? Okay, a little bit more time. Void trigger controller. I'm so bad at name conventions and everything. Find that. So, and we're gonna just do that in here. Sub widget controller trigger controller. Boom. So what information do we want to bring from this guy? We need the selection button, the selection image, tab name, I guess. Button index. Tab name. I don't know what tab text name is. What's the difference? Tab button. Clear selected. I don't really know what the fuck this is. No, this is set. This fucking thing here. I don't remember. Tab name text. Tab name. Does it actually block? Oh yeah, this is just a text. All right. Tab name. This is the text block. Image. Selection image, because we might want to be hovering. We want to change the look of it when we're hovering. And the selection button is a U button. Yeah, we need to have these three anyway. Visualization. Button is pushed. Huh. Right, because I was triggering stuff. All right. we'll figure this out. We need to have access to all these things in a way in our controller. So we're gonna remove these guys. And there we go. Now we get forward declararies. Block. Text block. Thank you. Class of U image. Class of U button. Cool. And then we want to pass this in to our triggering controller. I'm gonna do a reference. Now we're gonna change it to const reference called tab name. I'm gonna do a const view image reference. This could be changed. No, not the actual. Not the actual pointer. We might change stuff on it, but I don't think. Maybe I need to. I don't remember. Oh, shit. In selection. Copy these guys down and that. I'm going to do this tab name equals, come on man, tab name. I'm going to do selection image. Do this, boom, boom, boom. No, all right, I'll figure it out. Selection image equals selection image and selection button equals in selection. Boom. What the hell? Right. Let's take a look. I remember. Not that one. What the hell? Tab. Subwidget. Not you. Ah, didn't do it on that one. Of course I didn't. Stop, Coltrane. Really took the wrong one. I just want to double check. Ah, that's the pointer on it. Alright. Fuck it. No, I did something else, but been up and running here for 7-8 hours. Not streaming, but I've been doing it for 7 hours coding now, so it starts getting a little tough. But that's the way it is. I gotta go and get my wiper in 20 minutes. All right. Now we got those. What else do we need to have? Selected as I got something to do. We need to have the text name there. Probably a set tab name. App name. This is the function we're going to just use to make sure that we get the right name of the button. Name. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do text from name. And we're going to take this guy here. Populate that there, and that should work, but it doesn't. New text block. What? Oh shit. Oh, what now? Is that better? Thank you. All right, now we can use this function here. Taking control. There is something else. Oh, I closed that down. Okay, let's just. Subwidget does that one. That one is where I want to go. And button sub widget controller set tab name, and this is going to be an F name. So this is buttons at the index. Come on, index of I. All right, that's how we're gonna get the name in there. So we're gonna change name, and then we're gonna change image. That, and that's gonna be a 3. And that's the button name. Oh, I'm gonna take a few more hours to fix this. Let's take it slow and easy, and then we'll get there eventually. All right, I need to get this done. I should know how to do this. There we go. So first we're gonna have tab name. Then we're gonna have selection image, and then we're gonna have selection button. There we go. Boom, done. Don't worry about that. All right. So we also need to close all these fucking things. sub widget button. Okay, we need somehow to know what this button is supposed to do. So we need a index and 32 of index button index. I'm gonna set that as well. Void set button index. It's gonna be, oh, come on, man. In 32 in button index. And this is just saying that if it is this, then the controller is gonna do that. Just nothing more than that. Index equals in button index. We can do that here now as well. Where are we? Ah, shit. It is there. All right, here. Button. So, set button index, and I'm just gonna do I, basically. That's what we do here. Huh. Just doing the same things over and over again. These things should be controlled by a function. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm gonna go 2, this is gonna go 3. We also want to know what kind of, we need to have this information passed into the button. That's the information we want to have in the button, so we know what to do with the buttons, you know. Public information. Is this the information? So no. This is it. That's it. So want to know type or information type. Jesus, I don't know. I want to do is just include the data file. So include data from item data. All right, so we got that. So we're gonna set that as well. Let's gonna move this up. Property. Don't really know. I know what it does. I don't know if it's hurting if we don't do it. There we go. Oh. I don't know if this is gonna be E type by byte or yeah. Void set information type. There we go. Boom, boom. And it's gonna be E information type. Let's just pass that in. Information type equals type. That is the same thing here. It's button sub widget controller set information type, and we're just going to pass in the information type, storage information, put that in there. All right. So only if I need to type that could be. All right. All right. What else do we need? I don't think we need much else. We didn't name the button index and the information type. From that, I think we can get everything we need to do. So now we know there's a storage information, and we know that 0 is change name, 1 is change image, and 2 is delete storage. And if we have that, we could add it to an array so the button itself knows it, but I don't think that's a good idea. Now we got the idea. We get the index already, so we know that it's a button 2 of a storage information button. If that is true, then we can click on it and do whatever we need to do. Cool. This is information tab, selector, create button, set everything we need to do. First of all, I want to say that, oh yeah, do that here. First of all, controller equals button with your controller. Now we can just copy that and take this whole thing away. It's just nothing really important. But I think this is ready to just refactor and extract. Yeah. We need buttons in there, and that's fine. We get that, all right? Refactor, extract, should have an input of buttons, yes. I'm just gonna create button. Create storage stop button. There we go. That should do it. Fail to declare, create declaration of out in align if definition. What? Okay. Let's just create that one. Let's do this. Void create storage sub button. We're gonna have a T array of what? Shut. of t-array of app names. Right? We should have a name on that. Okay. I'm gonna take this whole shebang, X that out. There we go. Oh, we need to include a index as well. I'm gonna do the first to index. To call index. And should be there, right? I and button. I and buttons. Okay. That should work. Let's just do a little. We're not even close, but I got to go. I got to go. Oh, okay. This is what we always get. Come on, stop, stop. I gotta start somewhere. Okay. Usually it's when I'm sitting here and coding and coding and coding, and then I realize that shit, I didn't forward declare anything. And you get like a shit ton of errors all over the place. Nothing serious though. That's actually it. It was a whole fucking page of errors and it got solved by one. All right, that will be it for today. I gotta go and pick up my wife. I've been on for 3 hours today, but I'll be back tomorrow with some more streaming. Hit that follow button, subscribe button. I mean, here on YouTube, and we'll build this game together. And if you have any questions or any ideas or suggestions or anything like that, just hit that comment section or catch me online and we'll talk about it. All right, until then, I'm SwapUp Gaming and have a wonderful evening.